What are we talking about?
The only thing I could think of was carnivore and poopies. And I don't think you want to use that.
What?
Carnivore and poopies.
What about poopies?
That's the only difference, or the difference that I've seen for me. Because, well, we really haven't changed a whole lot from the way we were eating, because we were eating a mostly meat-based diet anyway. But by eliminating vegetables, it's changed my whole cycle. Like, not my cycle, but my gut health. So the only thing I could think of today was carnivore and poopies.
So,
Thank you.
poopies.
Poopies.
I'm James,
And I'm Emily.
and we show you our actual weight loss journey with the keto and carnivore for this month lifestyle.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook. But most importantly, don't forget to get ready.
Set!
Keto.
Alright, so the way I figure it out, we're like halfway through the challenge. I'm not exactly what sure the day is. It was,
What sure the day is?
yeah, I'm not exactly sure what day it is. Let's see here. So 15 was Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So this is day 17.
Okay.
Day 17,
Carnivore.
30-day carnivore challenge.
Yep.
And at the end of this video, you'll see what we ate. It's been a little hit and miss because we were busy this weekend.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, so 17 days in, what do you think? Let's be honest. Do you miss keto?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I think keto is going to be the lifelong sustainable way for me personally. What about you?
Yes, I like keto. But like we were just talking about, this isn't really much difference.
From how we were eating before, because while we consider ourselves keto,
We are definitely ketovore.
yeah, mostly meat-based, but I don't know. It's been a challenge in the fact of certain little things.
We eat vegetables once a week, let's be honest.
Yeah, something like that.
But we have keto chow a few days a week,
Yeah,
normally.
right. So overall, would you say this has been a challenge so far?
Yes,
Why?
because I miss certain things.
Yeah?
I do, when we had pork belly,
Yeah,
I would have liked to have had Brussels sprouts
with the pork belly.
with the pork belly.
Yeah. There's certain things like that, yeah, for sure.
I do like, okay, so we haven't had tacos since we started this
Yeah,
because I don't want to eat them without salsa.
and I don't want to eat them without avocado.
So it's altered some things.
It has. But like the carnivore egg noodles and the beef stroganoff, like I don't miss the onions and peppers in that.
I do.
You do?
I miss the onion because I love onion.
Right. I miss. It just reminds me of how forgiving keto is.
Austin has a steak. We should show you.
Yeah. Austin
Made
is
us-
wonderful
he
and
made us
made us
T-bones.
dinner, and they are T-bones.
And he has a T-bone that looks like Ohio.
Yes, it does look like the state of Ohio.
OH!
Hi-yo!
So that's what's for dinner tonight. About at least a 1 pound T-bone
Yeah.
smothered with at least a pound of butter.
No.
Okay, I have at least 2 tablespoons of butter.
I probably have about a tablespoon and a half
And salt.
in coarse salt. For sure.
Speaking of egg noodles, you know what I did?
What?
I ordered you your silicone pans
Ooh.
that she's been wanting.
I have, because while you can use the silicone mat in your cookie sheet, it does sometimes go underneath, and it's kind of a pain in the neck to clean. So I've been just wanting silicone pans that are big that I can just use for that purpose only.
What kind of a show is this where someone just sits and eats and talks?
Yeah. So yeah, we're I'd say halfway through, and my biggest difference that I have seen is my gut health and bathroom schedule. I know I've said it already, but that is the one thing that tells me that vegetables don't provide the fiber that fixes that for me.
Because she is more regular without fiber.
Yes.
Just meat.
Yes.
So
Fatty meats and smoked meats.
So, okay, 17 days in, I want this to be over. I really like the beef, butter, bacon, and egg with keto chow. So far, better than anything I've done.
Yeah.
And to be honest, since we done this challenge,
Mm-hmm.
my weight loss has really, really, really slowed.
It's odd, isn't it?
Yes.
You would think that you would have different results.
And how's yours been? About the same, probably?
Um,
Or no, it stalled the first week.
yeah. But it picked back up last week.
See, if
So we'll see.
I mean, people
We
who
still-
have problems with like keto treats and things like that and can't limit, maybe carnivore is the way to go.
Right.
I don't feel like it's the way to go for me.
Right.
As
And
of now.
everybody even ketos differently too. So
Yeah, as of now. And
and everybody's body is different.
I think I think keto is the way to go. I don't like limiting myself.
I don't feel
I mean, I need to limit myself, don't get me wrong. But I don't like, I thought keto was enough.
yeah.
And
But this is a good challenge just to see a difference. And we'll see in our measurements and our weight loss for the month, for the 30 days. And that'll be interesting, right?
I don't like it.
This sounds so familiar.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it, and I can't wait for it to be over. And
I'm kind of one of those people that just goes with the flow. I can do it for 30 days. But I know at the end of the 30 days, keto is going to be my way because I know what I like and I know that I don't feel limited and I know I don't have any kind of triggers or anything like that
And
with
you know-
keto. Like,
another thing is,
if I want something, I can find a way of having that in some form.
I think another reason is because, okay, so on this, instead of beef, butter, bacon, and eggs with keto chow, on
Mhm.
this, I can have chicken and cheese and things like that.
Right.
I think eliminating other things that I can't have
Uh-huh.
and saying that, but I can have cheese,
Right.
is, I think I'm going more for cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that could be hurting me. I'm not
Maybe.
overdoing the cheese, but I'm having more cheese
Than you were.
than I would have had on keto.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
But that's something. I
And
don't know.
okay, so we had chicken last night.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of chicken.
I
as you
don't
know.
care. I think
But
I don't need chicken ever again.
they were really good.
They were good, but at the end of the day, even though they're fatty and they were drumsticks and things like that,
Right.
I feel like I've been hungry more today
Really?
because of chicken. And my legs kind of hurt.
Today for lunch, I had a Chick-fil-A sausage, egg, and cheese, no biscuit. Now, I was thinking, looking at the piece of sausage with egg and cheese, it's not very much food. But then it made me think, there's so much filler in all these foods that we used to eat, like fast food.
Mm-hmm.
And by filler, I mean like the carbs, the breads, and the things that you got more of. You know, you go through fast food and you get some kind of a sandwich or a burger or something, and there's so much bread, you know. I'm just saying, when you're eating real food like steak, you get a big piece of steak. Are you listening to me?
I'm eating butter.
Would you agree?
Yes, because while the bigger option of stuff that you could have, all this stuff,
Right.
it was all carb heavy, which means that an hour later I was hungry and snacking again.
Yeah.
Whereas when I eat...
Or bloated and feeling horrible.
Yeah. Or sleeping on the couch.
Yeah.
Whereas when I eat a steak, this size, a 1 pound steak,
right.
I'm not hungry no more.
Right.
And I'm not going to be hungry until tomorrow.
Yeah. For sure.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
So I don't miss the potatoes. And anyone who knows me knows that, like, so I had training today at work and they had a big box of donuts.
Yep.
Don't care.
They had donuts at work today too.
I don't care.
It doesn't bother me.
I'm over that phase as far as, like, that I can't say no.
Right. But again, everybody is different. Everybody's going to keto different. Everybody's going to carnivore different. Ketovore, you know, we're all
butter.
in this
Some butter.
together and here to support each other and everyone else. And just because somebody does one thing doesn't mean...
When Emily was a kid, she ate a stick of butter.
I did.
She used to eat butter.
I did.
Just butter.
But we're here to support each other. We're here to support you, even if you're not doing what we're doing. Everybody's different. Your body is different. You know what works best for you. Right?
Right. All right. What we ate this week's coming up. Starting
Yep.
Saturday, we smoked meat, and then we had a little pause, and we disappeared on Sunday because we had a busy day.
Yep.
And you'll see that coming up right now.
Yeah. It is Saturday. We just got home from the horror convention that we went to, and it was packed. It was so hot in there. There were so many people. But we wanted to go and support my brother and his business. So that was fun. And while we were gone, we started a brisket in the smoker before we left. And James is doing an experiment. We had a 5-pound ground beef roll that he wanted to smoke as a roll. So that's our experiment. And it is at temperature. We just took it out. We're going to go let it sit, but check it out. Definitely, probably going to be a little bit different, but we'll see. We did stop at Costco after the show because it was right down the road and searched for a full slab of pork belly.
Here's the brisket, which is half of a brisket.
Yeah, we found it in the freezer, half a brisket, so we're smoking that.
And there's half of a pork belly.
Yeah, that is half of our pork belly. The other half went in the freezer, so we're going to smoke that for a few hours, and supposedly it's going to be good, right?
Pork belly should only take 3 hours.
Yeah. So,
while the brisket still cooks.
yep. And, yeah. That'll be later tonight.
And we'll show you when we eat the pork belly.
Yep. Earlier today, before we left, we did make a pound of bacon, and that's what we ate. So, I'm hungry. I'm hoping the ground beef is good. Otherwise, I'm going to have to make eggs. It's still Saturday night, and Austin's making me eggs. And him. And Noah. Alright guys, this is the smoked hamburger roll off the smoker. And James is just cutting it into burgers, right?
Kinda, yeah. It just smoked up it's kind of a loaf, but there's no loaf.
Show me that end piece right there. Let's see what that looks like.
Well, there's that.
That's the end of it.
Yeah, because it was cut in half.
Let's see what it looks like on the inside. That's what I meant. It looks like a meatloaf.
It does. We'll try it. Actually,
Hey, there's leftover bacon from earlier.
there is.
So, me?
You.
You immediately get that smoked taste. It's really good.
It's like a meatloaf with no
And
loaf.
you didn't do anything with it. You just literally put the whole roll on the smoker, right?
And we put it in a foil pan for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and then I took it out of the foil pan
And put it on the rack.
Put it on the rack for just the last 20 minutes.
Right.
And we seasoned it with just salt.
So that's what's for dinner.
Well,
Burgers and eggs.
And we have pork belly that won't be done yet for a little while.
Yeah. But that's mostly probably going to be for tomorrow, as well as the brisket. So those will both be done later.
At like
Late.
after 10 o'clock.
Yeah, super late. But we'll have it tomorrow.
Can't rush perfection.
No. James wanted to smoke this whole roll of ground beef, and I thought he was dumb. I'm not going to lie. I thought that is just not going to work. I was wrong. I did put butter on mine. It's almost like a meatloaf, but it's literally just meat. That's it. Nothing else to it. Held together nicely. Just like I'm eating meatloaf. Happy Monday.
All right, so let's just back up.
Okay.
So Saturday night, we came in and we had all the stuff that we're smoking. We were smoking the brisket, the pork belly,
And the ground beef.
and the ground beef. I think we talked about the ground beef already.
A whole roll, 5 pounds, just put on the smoker.
All right, that was good.
Just to recap.
Everybody liked it.
It was stupid good.
But the brisket and the pork belly was not done until the brisket was done at 11:30.
Almost midnight.
And the pork belly actually stayed out there till 12:30.
Yeah.
So it was late. We ended up, yesterday we woke up, we went to the Bengals-Steeler game. And that stuff all just got shoved in the fridge. We didn't make a video. And
We ate some leftovers last night, but
we left at 10 a.m. to go to the football game. Didn't get back until 7, so we didn't even record. And then when we came back, we had company.
yeah.
So here's what we got. So today
Is meat plate day.
So I cut the pork belly up because I don't think that we made it
We think we
proper.
messed it up.
So we put it in aluminum foil,
In a boat.
and it didn't crisp up the bottom, which I think the
We
next
forgot
time...
to score it.
Yeah. The next time I make pork belly, I will put it on...
We need to pay more attention to Joe and Rachel's video is what we need to do.
I will put it on without the foil until it reaches 165. And then I will put foil under it,
Yeah.
a boat, and cook it until it gets 205 to 210.
Yeah. To make it simple, we did not pay attention to their
But-
video enough.
It is still, Train,
Yeah.
it is still very good. And what
Yeah.
we did was, I'm sorry, I'm going to touch her plate. I
touching my food.
actually cut it into cubes and put it back on today. While we cooked.
He picked up.
I smoked drumsticks.
Yeah.
So then I put the pork belly back on the smoker because it was cold in the fridge, and that was the best way to. So while I cooked the drumsticks, I put the pork belly back on the smoker.
Yep. So he made chicken drumsticks. I made scrambled eggs. We have leftover brisket, and we have leftover pork belly. And
So-
that is dinner for Monday night.
Long story short, the brisket was cooked amazing right from the get-go.
Oh, yeah.
It was just too late for me to enjoy it. I did taste
Right.
it.
I was
So,
already asleep.
Yeah. The drumsticks, I've already tried one. It is wonderful.
The pork belly is wonderful.
The pork belly is like melting in your mouth. It just melts. And it is amazing now.
Yeah. So
And-
we're having the smoked meats today.
All smoked meats for dinner.
One happy girl.
So anyway, yeah, it's actually been a really busy weekend since Saturday.
Butter. I have butter on my plate too.
We did our weigh-in Saturday, and then
Yeah.
we went to a convention, and then it's just been,
Yeah.
this is the first time we've stopped.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But it's Monday night. We're having eggs and chicken and brisket and pork belly.
So, yeah, if there was ever a good Monday,
This is it.
this is it. All right, so, yeah, sorry to have not had the continuation to the video that we started on Saturday
Right.
night.
But I do have a short clip from him from the game that he's going to include.
What she's not telling you is that she fell asleep at 10 o'clock Saturday night and left me to the smoker that's not supposed to be mine. And I had to finish the meat. That's what she ain't telling you. So I did my best.
Yeah.
But long story short, also, when I took the pork belly off, even after it got to temperature, the fat still wasn't like rendered down. It was still.
Yeah. Just say it. We messed it up.
But it's not messed up. That's the thing.
It's still good, but we didn't do it the way we should have.
Well, good thing we only did half of the pork belly.
Yeah.
Now we know what to do. But it's still absolutely delicious. It just needed a couple extra hours is what it needed. And I was so tired Saturday night at 12:30 that it had to come off. I mean, I couldn't have just left it on for another 8 hours. It's pork belly. It wouldn't have made it. It would have just been charcoal. Anyway, that's our Monday. You guys, thank you, and see you tomorrow. Actually, due to the magic of television. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. That is our video, our midweek check-in.
Yes.
And
if you're struggling, we got you. You've got this. Keep going.
Anyway, thank you guys, and we will see you with weigh-in results on Saturday. We will see you Friday.
Yeah, live on Friday.
Our live on Friday night. Thank you guys. Have a great night.